Hello everyone. Welcome back to our English conversation practice.
If you want to improve your English speaking skills, you are in the right place.
Today we are going to talk about an interesting topic: how to learn English by yourself.
Yes, many people think they need a teacher or a class, but you can learn a lot by practicing at home every day.
So let's start our conversation.
Hi Laura, what are you doing these days?
Hi Ben. These days I'm focusing on improving my English.
That's great. Are you taking English classes?
No, actually I'm learning English by myself.
Really? How do you do that?
I practice English every day at home. I watch English videos, listen to podcasts, and read simple articles.
That sounds interesting. Do you also practice speaking?
Yes, of course. Speaking is very important. Sometimes I speak in front of a mirror.
Speaking in front of a mirror? That's a good idea.
Yes, it helps me build confidence. I also try to think in English instead of translating from my native language.
That must be challenging at first.
Yes, it was difficult in the beginning. But after some time, it became easier.
How much time do you practice every day?
I practice at least 20 to 30 minutes every day.
That's not too much, but it seems very effective.
Exactly. Consistency is more important than studying for many hours.
Do you write in English too?
Yes. Sometimes I write a short diary in English about my day.
That's a great way to learn new words.
Yes, and when I don't know a word, I search for it and add it to my vocabulary list.
So you are building your vocabulary every day.
Yes, learning a few new words daily really helps improve English.
Do you also watch movies in English?
Yes, I watch English movies with subtitles. It helps me understand pronunciation and expressions.
That sounds fun and educational at the same time.
Exactly. Learning English should be enjoyable, not stressful.
I completely agree with you.
So remember, you don't need expensive courses to learn English.
You just need practice, patience, and consistency.
Start with small steps every day.
Speak, listen, read, and write in English regularly.
And don't be afraid of making mistakes.
Mistakes are part of the learning process.
If you practice every day, your English will definitely improve.
Laura, I was thinking about our conversation yesterday. Learning English by yourself sounds interesting. But do you ever feel lonely while studying alone?
Yes, sometimes I do, but I try to stay motivated by reminding myself why I started learning English.
That's a good mindset. What was your main reason for learning English?
Well, English is an international language. I want to communicate with people from different countries and also improve my career opportunities.
That makes sense. English can really open many doors.
Exactly, and the internet has made learning much easier than before.
How so?
There are many free resources online like English videos, podcasts, and language learning apps.
Yes, I agree. Sometimes I watch English interviews and try to repeat what the speakers say.
That's actually a great technique. It's called shadowing.
Shadowing? What does that mean?
It means listening to a sentence and repeating it immediately to copy the pronunciation and rhythm.
Oh, that sounds like a powerful way to improve speaking.
Yes, it really helps improve pronunciation and fluency.
Do you ever feel afraid of making mistakes while speaking English?
At first, I did, but now I understand that mistakes are part of learning.
That's true. Even native speakers sometimes make mistakes.
Exactly. The important thing is to keep practicing and not give up.
Do you have any daily routine for learning English?
Yes, I try to follow a simple routine.
What does it look like?
First, I listen to English audio for about 10 minutes. Then I read something in English. After that, I practice speaking for a few minutes.
That sounds like a balanced routine.
Yes, because it includes listening, reading, and speaking.
I think many learners struggle because they only study grammar.
You're right. Grammar is important, but communication is more important.
So the key is regular practice and real-life usage.
Exactly. English should become part of your daily life.
I like that idea. Maybe I should start practicing English every day too.
You definitely should. Even small daily practice can bring big improvement over time.
Laura, I've been thinking about what you said yesterday about learning English by yourself. Honestly, I always thought it was very difficult to do it alone.
A lot of people think that, Ben. But actually, learning English by yourself can be very effective if you stay consistent.
Consistency really makes a difference, right?
Absolutely. Even practicing for a short time every day can improve your English a lot.
So what do you usually do when you feel bored while studying?
Good question. When I feel bored, I change the activity. Sometimes I watch an English video or listen to music in English.
That sounds like a fun way to learn.
Yes, learning should be enjoyable. If you enjoy the process, you will continue practicing.
I think many learners give up because they lose motivation.
That's true. Motivation is important. But discipline is even more important.
What do you mean by that?
Well, motivation can come and go. But discipline means you practice even when you don't feel like it.
That makes sense. So your progress depends on your habits.
Exactly. Building a daily English habit is the key.
Do you ever talk to yourself in English?
Yes, I actually do that quite often.
Really? What kind of things do you say?
For example, I describe what I'm doing. I might say, now I'm making coffee. Or I'm going to read a book.
That's a smart way to practice speaking without a partner.
Yes, and it helps train your brain to think in English.
I like that idea. I think I should try that too.
You should. It may feel strange at first, but it really works.
What about vocabulary? How do you remember new words?
Whenever I learn a new word, I try to use it in a sentence immediately.
That's a great technique.
Also, I review the words regularly so I don't forget them.
It seems like learning English by yourself requires a lot of dedication.
Yes, it does. But the good news is that anyone can do it.
That's very encouraging for English learners.
Exactly. You just need patience, practice, and the right attitude.
I think the most important thing is not being afraid to speak.
You're absolutely right. Confidence grows with practice.
Well, after talking to you, I feel more motivated to improve my English.
That's great to hear. Just remember to practice a little every day.
Thanks for the advice, Laura.
Anytime, Ben.
Laura, after listening to your learning routine, I'm really impressed. Learning English by yourself requires a lot of dedication.
Thank you, Ben. It definitely requires effort. But the results are worth it.
I agree. Many people start learning English, but they stop after a few weeks.
Yes, that happens quite often. The main problem is that people expect quick results.
That's true. Language learning is a long-term process.
Exactly. You need patience and a positive attitude.
What do you think is the biggest challenge when someone learns English alone?
In my opinion, the biggest challenge is staying motivated.
I can understand that. Without a teacher or classmates, it can feel difficult to stay focused.
Yes, but that's why setting clear goals is very important.
What kind of goals do you set for yourself?
For example, I might decide to learn 10 new words every week or watch 2 English videos every day.
That sounds like a practical strategy.
It is. Small goals make the learning process easier and more enjoyable.
Do you ever test your progress?
Yes, sometimes I record myself speaking in English.
That's interesting. What do you do with the recording?
I listen to it later and notice my mistakes in pronunciation or grammar.
That's a smart way to improve.
It really helps me understand where I need to improve.
Another challenge many learners face is confidence.
Yes, confidence is very important. Many learners know English but feel shy speaking it.
So how can someone build confidence?
The best way is simple practice speaking as much as possible.
Even if you make mistakes.
Of course, mistakes are part of the learning journey.
That's a very positive way to look at it.
Yes, every mistake teaches you something new.
I think another helpful tip is to surround yourself with English.
Exactly. Listen to English music. Watch English movies and read English books.
When English becomes part of your daily life, learning becomes much easier.
That's absolutely true.
Well, Laura, our conversation today has been really inspiring.
I'm glad to hear that, Ben.
I hope our viewers also feel motivated to start learning English by themselves.
Yes, remember, anyone can learn English with dedication and regular practice.
Just take the first step today.
And never stop learning.